I'm here.
We got a draft. We got ready to go here. Alliance versus Team Spirit. Let's get underway. So you heard us kind of hyping up the series a bit here. Alliance a rough day one. Their early games still look very formidable and strong, but their decision making in the late game and how they kind of close things out is a little suspect right now.
This is like watching the movie Inside Out. You've got joy versus sadness. Sadness on the side of Team Spirit, who have a crushed spirit because they're not going to the major, as Skeeter said so eloquently in his post-game interview. The Lions riding a high, maybe a low, as they lost yesterday in pretty crushing fashion, but looking to rebound.
What's your gut prediction on this series, Kyle?
1-1.
Based on what we've seen, you think 1-1? Okay. All right.
What's yours? You're wrong.
I think Alliance is going to take it 2-0. But we'll see. I think Alliance is going to wake up today and they're going to look like a different team than what we saw yesterday. But that's purely a gut read. I have nothing to back that up other than I think they want to look good.
Ooh, I woke up a different man, so I can see that.
There you go. Good night of sleep will do a lot. I think Koikvo went back, looked at those replays yesterday, and said, man,
I should not do that.
maybe I need to get involved a little bit, guys.
I'm with you on that.
Maybe we shouldn't smoke when I'm split pushing on the other side of the map.
I feel like they're going to come into this with some sort of invigorated, we have something to prove mentality to it. I feel like they can go back, watch replays, and be like, they said that about us? Ooh, I'll show them. I'm going to show them.
Yeah.
It's just sad. Like, I hate watching bad smokes because, like, you can see it. It's like in the scene in Spider-Man where the train is out of control and you see, the train speeding, careening down the tracks. The barrier. It won't stop the train. Back to the train. Back to the barrier. And watching Alliance yesterday was like no one hit the brakes. There was no Superman, Spider-Man.
No.
Any kind of man to save them from careening to their dooms. And they're such a great team. Somebody's got to be the conductor.
Yep.
That's true. A lot of big heroes make it through here. Dazzle, Wisp, PA. Nope, not PA. Magnus, though.
Radiant team pick.
And it'll be the Wisp.
All right, Alliance and Wisp. A history in itself.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like every iteration of this team, it's like a rule. You're Swedish, you first pick Wisp. Everything else goes.
What were
Sand King?
any other team rules like that? I feel like even for complexity themselves, it was like complexity and Lesher Jakiro, something like that.
Yeah, there was definitely a patch where I was all about those heroes. I think Jakiro's underpicked. His talents are great. And we can handle this, Dakota. Eat your bagel, man. Relax. Take a load off.
Thanks, man.
That's why we got 3 people.
Yeah. Second pick AM, though. This is gone from kind of a fluke to a recurring theme here. If you want him, you got to snag him early, and now a change of pace from Alliance. We'll see Luna, the Moonrider.
I like it because you can't gyro. You just cannot gyro into any mage. It's asking for a bruise and a beaten.
I think Luna plays a tempo that AM doesn't necessarily like.
Yeah.
She's down to 5-man early, take some towers, use that new aura that's been buffed up while he's trying to get that Battle Fury. I mean, is she kind of like Medusa in that, like, 20, 25-minute high ground, you can actually do some crippling damage?
It just does building damage a lot better than a gyro, and there's more physical output. Plus, with Wisp, I think it's super nice because you just give him free stats. And Wisp all of a sudden has, bonus 500 HP.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because it's
that's
a base attribute. And it's something people don't think about. Because you think Luna, you think, okay, damage aura. But now with these strength heroes, Luna strats are insane. I saw Complexity run one with 3 strength heroes. It looks unstoppable.
Luna Undying is sick in the laning phase. I've played that one a couple times. It feels really good.
I love how fast these drafts are going. Let's keep this up. Expected, Lich, anti-physical damage, and Grimstroke. I mean, this is just the bread and butter.
Very nice. A lot of kill power, but it's like kind of glass cannon-y supports for Spirit. A lot of damage, but if they get jumped on, I mean, Luna can chew through these two.
10 seconds remaining.
Lich Grimstroke. Is this the first time we're seeing it together? I heard a lot about it.
Grant talked about it a lot yesterday.
Yeah, obviously the whimsical ults together seem just like a Disney water show in itself. I'm excited.
We just didn't see much Lich in general yesterday. I think he was banned out a fair bit also. What's Grimstroke's ult's name?
Soulbind?
Soulbind, that's it.
Or Soulbinder, maybe? Binder of Souls?
I wonder what the lore is there, Is he painting inside your soul? Shoving that paintbrush down your throat?
I don't think it goes down your throat.
Oh, you think it goes? All right, then.
I mean, talk about that 5-man with the aura, though. Centaur loves extra strength.
Hey, he's a big boy.
Yep. I like it. Luna Centaur. You like Centaur against AM. You crush. We saw this yesterday, though. You want to make sure you have a Centaur, a strong dual laner against the AM from jump. You got to pressure him level 1, or you're just not going to come out ahead of the lane, much like we saw in the previous day. So, something body.
When you see a first pick Wisp, Kyle, what's your go-to for supports to pair the Wisp? Because usually you want somebody with some control, right? And somebody that can rotate if you need to move your lanes around. Because as we talked about before, Wisp is pretty static in the early levels.
It's tough because usually you need this guy to be off lane, like laning with your Centaur. I like Lion as a Wisp partner.
Okay.
I think you just want, as you said, like Bane is okay. I used to like Disruptor before the hero was garbage. You just want to stun, maybe something that can split push a bit.
All right, Slardar, and then
Whoa.
insert spot. Oh man, I haven't seen this guy in a hot minute.
Wow.
Oh my God, Disruptor. No love at all in 7.20. Maybe a little bit. I know you were talking and
I just said it
about Thunderstrike a bit.
Yeah.
That it's cool. Yeah, it's great. But when you compare it to like everyone else who got this epic Ice Frog facelift of free skills, I feel like Disruptor was just totally just neglected, and he wasn't even in the meta before that. So now it's like super niche pick. I don't even know what it's going to do.
But against AM, right? Is of all the heroes to pick Disruptor into.
With Luna as well, because the downside of Disruptor is that you're just not strong enough level 1 anymore, but now you get a free 6 int and 6 damage, and you're going to get, that's an extra Q, pretty much. Actually, it's like 2 extra Qs represented. And in addition, when you have Centaur and like a point stun, it's really nice to glimpse back into. And it's great with Wisp because you need that catch. You want the ability as a support to be like, yo, guys, reload here, boom, dead. So it's a stronger support than Lion in this instance. I think it's a little bit better against the AM. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, good disable and lock down the AM without having to commit a single target, obviously. So you can just AM lock it down.
And even though we've talked a lot about Disruptor being bad, I think the problem with him is that he's just awful if you fall behind. But he's still incredible if you're ahead. If you're even or ahead.
I see the light. It's Koifa. He's playing some sort of mythical man that turns into a dragon. Oh, no.
I mean, dragon-esque, you know.
This was close, yeah.
I like it. I like this, though. It is an AM counter, a hard counter to the anti-mage.
Okay.
Because you always are running around at full mana. He never skills and gets intelligence, low HP. You drop the hammer at some point. You can him with the mana steel. And it's nice to have peel against things like Slardar or Grimstroke.
Kyle, what's Someone says in chat.
Oh, out of mana.
You may now
Rubik mid. I like it.
Back.
I like this a lot. I am feeling the Team Spirit lineup, but I'm also feeling the Alliance lineup.
So what's the deal with Rubik mid? Does it scale well enough, or does it put you on kind of a timer to close out the game?
I think because of his new E, when you get both damage and debuff duration on your on all the spells you steal as well. Like if he steals Astral, that's a 6-second Astral.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's
something.
That's great.
Okay.
I like it a lot against OD because you always steal Astral. And it's very nice against Luna as well. Centaur, like you have a ton of good spells to steal. And it's just nice. When you don't need damage, right? You have an Anti-Mage. You have crazy damage output from your supports. And you have a Slardar. You can do Roche. You could use a little tower hitting. But in this game, like it's more just about fighting. Buy time for Skeeter. And I think Rubik, much like Lina, is nice. You can get involved early. Control runes. High damage.
Okay.
Not super high. But if you get a spell.
I like it.
It could work. Both drafts are nice.
Though their morale doesn't seem to be up, they are warmed up, ready to play.
I like the Alliance team a little better here.
Yeah. I think I might have preferred a Shadow Fiend for Spirit. I love 9's SF. I think it's the OD counter as well.
There's a lot on Skeeter this game. A lot of pressure on this AM. Like, hard all in. It could still work, but I think Alliance's game plan is a little more straightforward.
Yeah, and they've had a lot of success through their laning phase and their mid lane or mid game plan. It's just a matter of they can kind of put a lid on it and a bow and tie it on up. All right, let's launch into it right now. It's game number 1 of series number 2, Spirit versus Alliance. We're in the meat and bones of the group stage right now.
The meat and bones, the meat and potatoes.
The meat and potatoes.
Insania does the drafting for Alliance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he draft in Han, or has he always been a drafter? Was that
He's
his
always
thing?
been the captain drafter.
Okay.
Feels like the captain types are always like kind of born into it, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to convert into being, you know, extroverted captain.
Or extroverted follower.
Yeah. I'm excited to see this disruptor because I don't necessarily like think he's bad, and I'm not like really trying to shit on him too hard, but it just feels like he was neglected a bit when you compare it to everyone else. But let's see if maybe he's got something special to offer.
Nice aggressive start from Spirit. Frost Shield onto the AM. Just a little poke, a little chip.
Got to get them bounties, asserting their dominance.
I'm going to let the bottom ones go.
I wish voice lines were still around.
That's what everyone says, but then it wouldn't be so special when they came out.
That's true.
Come TI time.
Yeah.
The battle begins.
And do you like it? Did you like it? I mean, was it even spammed a lot?
Oh, Lion Snake, 3 of them.
Your voice line?
I mean, I liked it. I figure for a lot, I've said a lot of things, and if there were a thing for me to say in a game all the time, it would be that.
All right.
I think you had a pretty good one.
Yeah. Thanks, I guess. I didn't really, you know, it was cool. Didn't pay very well.
I was just going to say, but yeah, I didn't get anything for it. I could feel it coming.
It's got to be neat, though, to just wake up one day and be like, oh, shit, I'm in the game.
That's me.
What's up? It's a complete surprise.
All right, well, now we got at least a tri-lane setup here coming from Alliance, unless we're seeing some planned additional rotations.
Tri-laning into Luna. I wouldn't be surprised. I think if you're Mickey here, you 100% get Aura at level 3 as well. And you just out-farm, out-spam with your spells. Grimstroke Lich is a pretty sick dual lane support, though. You both get they both have 2 damage spells.
Yeah.
So when they hit level 2, there's gonna be a sick peak. This is balanced.
Try on try action here. It's been a while since I've seen this, but man, look at that. The double setup onto the AM.
Lich is just so good in these situations. So easy to do all that AoE damage.
But it's fine because they do have a Wisp, so you want to make sure you go for him. If you target anybody else, they're just gonna use 2-man regen.
Yeah, it's true.
Be very efficient.
They have the
That's why-
resources between the two of them.
Yeah, that's why Insania took damage at the start there. Like just a little bit tethered away so that he could waste his own regen and not his Luna's.
Now, Insania putting the focus onto the Lich.
Yeah,
What-
3 range.
What's the go-to spell build for Luna? Like, do you go for like 1 point in the queue and then max out the farming?
I think in this lane you're gonna go 1-0-2, and you put maybe, and then you end up 3-0-2, and then you can start maxing your W.
Okay. But you
I've
usually
seen
don't
2
put that
points
4th
queue.
point in the queue?
Yeah, I think the third is like the last one that's really value.
Okay.
Here we have Boxy, bottom lane Centaur against Slaughter. This is some bruisers here. Kind of feels like it'd be a win-win for both of them, but they continue to trade. Say I'm the alpha. I'm the alpha here, and smacks them right back.
Yeah.
So this is something you'd see on Nat Geo pretty much.
Probably not going to see too many kills down here unless somebody gets really lucky.
Yeah.
I think Slaughter's one of the few heroes that'll beat us under. It's because you charge up the bash and then hit him in the face. What do you do about that?
It's pretty annoying.
And back at top lane here. Still tri-lane action. Lots of resources available and sustained power on Alliance's side makes it difficult, but they're going to continue to jump in. This time they do heed your advice. They're putting the focus onto the Wisp, and they will burst him down. But he tethers to the side, but it's not going to be enough. Still pops the balloon. They will manage to trade. They put the focus promptly onto the Grimstroke. But look at this. They're going to make it a 2 for potentially. The wand pop to turn around the beam. AM jumps away, and it's going to be fine. But they're going to be able to Frost Blast down and finish off the Luna. It's getting bloody real fast. Thunder Strike now, the chase is on. Good kinetic field going to be dropped to lock him in his spot. And now it's 2 for 2.
I think that's
Woo! I'm woken up now.
That's a good trade for Alliance because they get all this XP under tower for free as well. And the AM, while he does
Radiant
survive, he's not able to touch
structures
creeps
are
for a bit.
fortified.
And it just, you lose nothing on Luna. That's the key. He comes right back. He bought before he died. And whenever Wisp can, like Wisp represents 2 heroes of regen. So you don't mind dying too much as long as you spend your money and get counter kills. I was like the Alliance tri-lane scales better once they hit level 3, level 4. But we'll see. He went 2 points beams to the Aura. Weird. Not bad though.
Tis mine.
Well, Scrimstroke again, the loud one. We'll see.
The loud one.
He murdered our ears quite a bit yesterday.
Oh,
We'll
give
see
him
if it
give him
hits.
the shield. Go for Insania. They're going to. Oh, right on the
Alright.
list.
Man, oh man, this is just so vicious. You're going to see it in the pubs now. Hard shots in. They'll finally get the finish. Luna's going to get dropped. It could cost them Lich, but I mean, that's still a fine trade by them. But they're making them work for it, and they've already put their focus onto this Wisp. They got the also Centaur on the other side of the globe, but they still get the Wisp regardless. Spirit are just kind of going on a bit of an assault here.
Yeah, that's. Oh no.
Oh, and we're not done yet.
Dire's top tower is
Oh
under
boy, here comes big bad OD, swinging it in. Koikfa with the yoked out big attacks,
Dire's middle
swinging on in.
tower is
Biver
under
though,
attack.
happy to turn it around. Hits him with the stun, putting all of his focus in, but with the Wisp tethering into action. Now they're jumping though from AM. Helps him get the finish. This top lane is really where the brawl is at.
Not on my watch.
I mean, this is just that was great play because they killed the Luna when his TP was on cooldown. So instead of going for Wisp, you deny him now a wave of
Dire's
XP because he had to
middle
wait in
tower is
base to
under
teleport
attack.
in. Not going to run out with no boots.
For the dead. Tis mine.
And who got the kill down bottom? Slardar did?
Yep.
Yeah. It's just a bash. 3 points bash. You charge a couple of those up. It's just deceptively high damage. 175? Jesus.
I actually didn't realize it was that much.
Jeez.
You like said it and you're like 175 damage. 175 damage. Good God. Yeah, he's. Slaughter had been in the dark for quite a while, and Ice Frog says, "Come on out, little fish man. It's time for you to see the light of day."
Slaughter always feels like such a hot and cold hero. He's either just totally ignored or like first pick, first ban. He has his
Yeah.
windows. You realize, wow, this guy's actually broken. Like,
That's just because the minus armor mechanic, though, and
Yeah.
how you lane. Because if your hero does enough minus armor, you're just going to
Okay, here we go again. AM jumping into action, putting his full focus right back onto the Luna, and she's going to fall yet again. Can they make some repercussions from this? They try to make the move in for AM. It's not going to be good enough. They may have to settle for the Lich, but he pops his wand, and he's out of there. And all is well for Spirit. They continue to put in the muscle.
dude, this
All the
fighting
headdress.
AM,
Yeah.
like we've seen this a couple of times now.
The blink
and it's,
in.
It's actually not that bad. You think of him as this paper thin laner that only does stuff once he has 4 or 5 items, but he actually does a lot of damage if you've got mana to burn.
Who else can do that so well? I think I was thinking a CK maybe, like someone who could just blink in and be melee to take full advantage of that frost armor, you know? AM does it so well. Blink in, insta harassment.
PA.
Yeah, PA. Yeah, of course. Who happens to also be very prominent in the meta and good. Damn. Yeah, Lich's time to be a support.
Radiant's top tower
Nice little
is
knock
under
on the
attack.
noggin as we see, but the big boys in the bottom lane are still pretty similar in the CS, it looks like.
Dire are scanning.
Rubik, 32 and 11.
He's doing very well in the mid.
All right.
OD's not far behind, but
But, you know, 36. He's swinging in there. I mean, Koikfa did step away to go to that top lane skirmish. He lost his own life, so Rubik was really kind of able to kind of.
does Core
Move
Rubik
forward a
build
bit.
items differently, or is it just all about mobility still, like Blink, Force, Ags?
So stuff like that, yeah. I think you had to build up item into Ags for the most part. This game, Ags is actually kind of sick. You
Okay,
can
here
still
we
do
go.
ults.
Taiga confidently moving forward with his Wisp, tries to tether back, but they were kind of ready for that shift.
Oh.
They get him right on top. Luna's able to blast and get some return damage, finishing off the AM for once. And it's Alliance getting a little bit of the upper hand. Nice little glimpsey back. Should allow them to get the finish on the second target.
Pretty big
And,
counter kills.
I don't know
Both
about the
kills.
blink in from AM there. That was a bit weird. I think he could have just landed the stun, maybe blink away to survive.
Mm.
That was rough, and it gets harder and harder to come back to lane against the Luna as he gets more levels.
Yeah, she's already 10 last hits up on him. It kind of feels like Spirit had been dominating that top lane. Kind of tough for AM to farm.
Might
But
be able to
he's-
come in here.
Haste.
My goodness.
That's one speedy Centaur.
He's trying to find an opportunity to roll in here, but I think it's been communicated that something's a bit fishy. Rubik is posturing up pretty defensively under that tower. He knows some trouble could potentially be nearby, but Slaughter is also kind of on a shift himself. So they go right back to the bottom lane. So those two guys are going to be hanging out there for a while. I mean, still can have global participation with the Stampede and such, but look out for their quick TPs. Otherwise, they're going to get a
Nikki?
Blink Dagger or something. to
Did
get in
Mickey go
action.
2
Vanguard.
points aura? I just want
Base.
to click on his supports near him and just look at the stats they get. Like Wisp and stuff. Or like, yeah. Look at this. Look at that.
I mean, the
Plus
boots one,
12.
the,
Look at the mana he
poverty potter lineup they got here.
All this damage
Oh,
is the
okay.
aura.
All right, this time feeling a bit more confident with his blink in, but they turn the action back on him yet again. The overcharge, and the
He is
Luna
not
starting to
looking
do
good.
some work here. She is coming back for vengeance
Oh,
from the
no.
early game. How dare you?
Yep, that is a Luna. That is plus 36 stats. I don't know how much gold that is, but it's a lot. And you have that, and the other team doesn't. You cannot man up against this tri-lane anymore.
Damn.
You saw Wisp like fairy. I think he fairy fired and sticked, and all of a sudden Luna was full HP. Yeah. Yeah.
And now Wisp is level 5, so relocate before too long. Disruptor's like 1 creep from his ultimate. Yeah, this top lane is over. And now mid, they're going to make the rotation.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're going to punish that one.
Yeah,
9 gets
right.
brought down.
Koikfoot just slams it home. Meanwhile, the Centaur dropped. Second time he's been dropped now in that bottom lane. This one with the assistance of Lich.
I think it's the
Slardar as well, man. He can also take really good advantage of
yeah,
that
the
crossbow.
itemization. Slardar went for phase double bracer. Look at him go.
Okay, here we go. First static storm going to be dropped. All on top of that
Skater.
AM, and it's successful. They're going to finish him off. Koikfoot now swinging in.
killing
Oh,
everyone.
not enough to get the finish on the Grimstroke. They turn around and slam down the
I don't know if
ulti.
the hammer was necessary.
But, you know, you got to feel good.
Yep. I just don't like what Boxy did with his itemization. He went no boots Vanguard. You have no offensive capability, and it doesn't help you lane. It just helps you stay in lane, but you're susceptible to dying. And Slardar has minus a billion armor. That doesn't help you. You need
Yeah.
stats and move speed, and Slardar, I think, plays it right, even though he does go down.
Guess he just figured by the time he
How
has that minus armor, he's like, I'll have Stampede. I'll use that to run away.
Click on the Centaur. How much armor does he have right now?
Fine.
2,
Yeah.
compared to the minus 10 of amp
Yeah,
damage.
yeah, exactly. I'd much rather him have phase boots and like another chainmail for an eventual buckler, because then you don't die.
Yeah.
Whereas now you're taking like 300 damage a bash.
Yeah, especially now. We've talked about it a few times, but the minus armor change is just
Yeah.
being negative now
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
Exactly. You never want to be negative armor.
Glimpse. Right into the Astral. He'll
There is
relocate
relocate.
everyone. From Alliance showing up to play onto this one. There is some reinforcements. There is a Frost Armor, and there is a save on the Rubik. He makes it away from the full ambush of Alliance, and they have to head back with their tail between their legs.
When you got Astral, it's huge.
They'd saved the hammer there.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom
But that's
tower
okay.
is under attack.
They forced some rotations.
They are going to get the takedown of Slardar.
Nothing messes with Luna anymore.
Radiant's bottom
You can't
tower
really
is
hang on the
falling.
opposite end of that lane right now, or wherever she may be at the moment.
She did max out the Q, actually.
Yeah, just because you keep laning, it makes sense. You're always going to have,
They are skirmishing.
you'll
a lot.
always have mana for them as well, because you have a Wisp on your team.
That's a very good point.
Smoke movement now coming out from Spirit here, looking to move towards the bottom lane.
Dark
A
are
boot now on the foot of Boxy, but
Radiant's
can he
middle
race
tower is
away
under attack.
from the trouble here?
And he's actually going to go
No
Tranquils.
Stampede, and they simply pull him back into the action. He's probably accepted his fate, wants his last meal, gets sent into the Dark Chamber and the Shadow Realm. A long, painful death, which is like more insulting because you're just dead that much longer, essentially.
true.
So it's actually worthy to astral them before death. It's a few extra seconds for them to think about it.
What do you think they do over there in the Astral Plane?
I imagine Morgan Freeman's there and a chessboard. That's all I know.
So you believe in ghosts?
Is Morgan Freeman
Radiant
dead?
are scanning.
Not yet.
So I don't believe in ghosts. He'll just be there.
I think it's like a DMT trip, dude. They just get locked into all these geometrical shapes and don't know what's going on. You're trapped in another reality, man.
So it's like the movie Cube.
Yep, exactly.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
All right, another smoke movement from Spirit here. The last one was a little successful. Let's see if we can get someone else. To the top lane we go.
Did you like that movie, Kyle? Cube?
It's all right.
Mixed feelings. The ending was
Dire's
disappointing.
bottom tower is
The
under
endings
attack.
of B-list horror movies are always disappointing.
That's
let's
true.
Be real.
That is true.
Okay.
Luna in some
Ooh.
trouble, maybe.
Top tower
TP to the
is under
shrine.
attack.
All right, here we go. Jump in.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
Decent ult with the Eclipse, but it's hitting a lot of creeps here. Hesta Joe's in deep, and they get Taiga first, trying to focus down Mickey, but he's going to move
What's
his way
Koifa
back.
doing?
He's just man-fighting this Slardar and losing. 2 down on the
He-
side of Alliance, soon to be 3. Insania in trouble as he glimpses one back to no avail.
Koifa used his Q till he ran out of mana and then couldn't cast Astral or ult. Walked in, got Slardar stunned, ended up feeding. I'm not sure he did anything right in that engagement. I mean, it was questionable.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it still feels like the Q sucks a lot of mana away, unfortunately, and if it's maybe miscalculated, you'll be in a bit of an awkward spot. Maybe did he take any shots from the AM, perchance, on the side?
There wasn't an AM in the fight.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to think if maybe there was something else. Maybe
Under attack.
had unfortunately used something previous to the fight. Anyways, was not supplied enough to get the job done.
Structures are
Great
fortified.
band.
All right, now Alliance going to take a
Dire's
page out of the
top
Spirit
tower
book as
is
of
under
recent
attack.
and get their own smoke underway. They have the Static Storm in the pocket of Disruptor here, so plenty of lockdown available. This AM would be a juicy chef's kiss target if they can get it, and he's going to go right in for it. Oh no, they unfortunately walk right out from it. Can they still salvage this opportunity? They do manage to get the Grim Stroke. And Slardar will also get dropped. They have to commit it. He throws
No,
the
you
hammer
don't. You
from
don't
far
have
away.
to.
The Home Depot comes out. Woo!
Dire's
Koifo.
middle tower has fallen.
Sorry, bro.
No, they get 2 kills, but they do lose their mid-tier 1 for it. Could we get the net worth tab, please, Mr. Observer?
Luna at the top right now, but Rubik's still right there.
Dire's middle
go either
tower
way,
is
really.
under attack.
Luna will hit a timing tempo, but as always, you
Radiant's
got to
top
worry about the
tower is
anti-mage.
under
But
attack.
against OD, not as scared. You have a
Radiant
Centaur stun
structures
as
are
well.
fortified.
You do have answers to anti-mage. I think it's definitely a BKB game for him. That timing is going to be very important in this game.
It's a very tight game, though.
It's tight.
Tight.
Kind of regret using tight as like a expression in the past. You know what I mean?
Tight.
That's tight, bro.
Yeah.
I regret that one a bit.
Why?
How
I
come?
don't know. I don't like that one. I can bring back dope maybe.
I think
but
I
not
still
tight.
say that one.
Really?
That's tight.
Yeah, you look like a guy who'd still say tight.
Yeah. What's wrong? I don't know what's wrong with tight. It's nice.
Radiant's middle
That's
tower
very nice.
is under attack.
All right, TP's coming in. Wisp, you can see just a bit behind the Luna prepared. He's actually already going to tether into action. Let's see if Spirit want to act on it. They do.
Whoa.
Instant Chain Frost going right in, but also the Eclipse comes out, and they both get blown the hell up. Slardar, though, swims into action,
Bash.
gets a
Bash.
nice couple
Oh
of
my
bashes
God.
with all that damage.
Radiant's
Beats her
middle tower
down.
has fallen.
You can't do that.
Dire's
Can't do that on
structures are
stream.
fortified.
Sardar's a machine, dude.
Dire's
Double
bottom
bracer
tower
phase.
is
He hits
under
like a
attack.
truck.
But hey, Quake was back. Killing spree now after we saw that unfortunate fight. He is suddenly strung together 3 kills. So he's back on the grind, and
Dire's
we see
bottom
Boxy get a
tower
nice little
has been
successful deny in the bottom lane.
Still has no armor on the Centaur. No one on the team of Alliance fares well against Slardar at the moment if they're caught with Amp out in no man's land.
We need a
Radiant's
Vlad's.
top tower is under attack.
Yes, desperately. Blink Slardar, here we go. Hesta Joe.
Hesta Joe.
Dire
What do
are
you got,
scanning.
Joe?
What do you know, Joe?
Ah.
Where do you go, Joe?
Definitely seems a lot more confident on this Slardar. Seems to fit his style a little better than like that Dazzle we saw yesterday.
Dire's
All
top
right,
tower
Blink
is
now
under
acquired on the Centaur.
attack. Dire's
The call to
structures are
action for
fortified.
Boxy. He has been hibernating, if you will, gathering little salmon and little bits of farm here in the bottom lane. Unfortunately suffered a loss here and there, but it's time for him to join his pals.
It's almost Battle Fury time. He's going to be a Cleaven. Mask of Madness already out on the Luna. She's been accelerating pretty well.
Yep.
1,200 up on the Anti-Mage, just clearing out stacks in the jungle.
Making it through phase 1 quite nicely here
this
as
is
they
the
try to
thing.
get to critical mass.
Luna. Oh, wait. Hang on. We got the death here.
Oh, you got this, Kyle.
Look at the armor. He has no armor. That is all.
All
So
right.
Luna has been farming at like max speed thanks to the max W and the Wisp with her for the last 3-4 minutes, whereas AM still without the Battle Fury. So that's the net worth disparity. Eventually it'll be even, but you don't want to leave
Radiant
Wisp
are
Luna
scanning.
alone to just run through the jungle because they hit their item
Radiant's top
timings
tower is
so
under
incredibly
attack.
quickly. They just
Oh,
run back and
speaking of
forth. to
Wisp,
Ancients.
Greedy really wants that little rune. Does
Whoa.
manage to
Shine.
jump a world record leap, if you will, all the way back up to the
Oh,
shrine.
nice ult.
But trouble's still coming. Nice Stack Storm catches him right on that choke point. Slardar locked inside, still manages to make it out with a stun, but the Eclipse comes raining down from above. Slardar gonna fall down. The rest are forced to retreat on out.
He was farming Ancients while killing Slardar.
Damn, that's efficiency. Here we go. We're not done
Stampede.
yet. Stampede. Quakefa says, hold your horses. Locks them right in their spot. Relocate in. They're fighting on forward. They catch him on the back line. Here comes the mighty Lich ulti, bouncing, ping and pong and back and forth. No one's getting the finish, though. It's Alliance's time.
The downside of Rubik, you get the one spell, and that's about it. In addition, Animage, he just can't get involved. Look at the Luna. You can't fight this guy. You need time, and this is the strength of the Alliance lineup. They can keep going. They can play fast. The Disruptor, I love it. I call it a one more hero.
One more hero.
Because every time you get a little skirmish victory, you find an advantageous pickoff, he'll always find you one more kill. In that case, it was 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Could be more up top. Lich making the rotation as well as 9.
Dire's
Big
top
damage
tower
onto
is under
Insania.
attack.
And they'll have plenty to finish him off. A Fade Bolt to the
Boxy?
face.
Why? Why Boxy? Look at, oh my god. Look at the, buy armor Boxy, god. Insania, you know this. I told this man over and over and over, through Han, through Dota, all right? What do you do if you're playing against Slardar? If my brothers are watching this, they know. If anyone in the Complexity organization is watching this, they know. One rule.
Yeah.
I repeated it so much they got mad at me.
What?
We're playing against Slardar.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Dab on the
Radiant's
haters.
bottom
No.
tower
What?
is under
Buy
attack.
armor.
Buy armor, dude.
Buy
Okay.
armor.
Yeah,
Buy
buy
your
armor.
phase
Buy
boots. Buy
armor.
your bucklers.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Jesus.
Well, we'll have to see.
It is almost sad how fast the Centaur dies. Like, ugh. Well, Spirit regaining that momentum. Top tier 1 opens up the Dire jungle. They'll grab themselves Roche, and well, they've got themselves a little Aegis now. Small advantage for Alliance still, but AM is farming. The gap is closing.
Alliance fans, they're believing right now.
I know Alliance fans are clamoring around
Whoa!
this BKB for Luna.
Did I speak
How
too
is
soon?
that balanced? You can save up a bash. It's not okay. It bashes for like 100 to 200 damage. 225 damage.
Yeah, he's got that. He's got that big punch right there.
It's just so good. They nerfed the stun duration, but you're always getting 2 bashes off. Silly. BKB on Koifa, but
So you're saying he may be overtuned a bit?
a little bit. We'll see. He's underpicked right now, so maybe I'm just crazy. But I'm a big proponent of minus
Are you
armor in
saying
the current patch.
I may have gave him too much power?
Yeah, maybe a little bit. A little bit. You
The
can't
frog
hear.
does never messes up.
You
What's wrong
don't
with
give
you?
a man his own family until he proves that he deserves it.
Did you just watch it recently?
What's what?
I don't know. I was figured that was like Godfather.
It is The Godfather.
Yeah.
It's one of
Did
the
you watch it
greatest
recently,
movies
or
of
you
all
just
time.
know
It's
Godfather
one of the
like
only
that?
movies where the sequel's actually better than the original.
Yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. I'm trying to think of like other stuff.
I've
That,
only-
Terminator.
Scanning.
And,
I've never finished the Godfather series.
Dire's top tower is
Don't.
under
The
attack.
third is not worth watching.
Didn't somebody go back and like re-edit them to put it in chronological order so you could just watch all the scenes? Like,
Oh, likely, yeah.
I've heard that that's. Some people say that's a better way to watch it. Don't know if it's true though. Just read it on a forum.
Probably is. But the third movie is still garbage.
Some people said Star Wars. I see. I don't know. I'm not.
The new Solo was
I'm
terrible.
not a
I
new
didn't
Star
see
Wars
it.
person myself.
Solo
I'm
was
sorry.
I don't even think I'm a Star Wars fan.
Edit the
anymore.
Godfather? You want to die? That's what someone else says. So there's some strong defenders of Godfather out there. So I already think your ideas.
You're just
Well, it's not
all
my
about the
idea.
movies, Dakota. You come to life the moment we
What
start
are you talking
discussing
about?
movies.
I've been coming to life.
No.
I am Frankenstein.
You've been dead for 7 years.
Here we go. Smoke out right now
Radiant's
from
top
Spirit.
tower has
A little
fallen.
back and forth game right now. The ball is in Alliance's court, but you know, Spirit trying to shift that back a bit. Let's see what they can get from it. Leading out
They
the
got the
charge. The
For a
Slardar
wispy.
man moving
Oh,
in. The
yeah.
insta bash set up onto the wisp. Oh no!
It's
What have
gonna
I
be a
gotten
twofer.
myself into?
Don't go in.
Oh,
3-2
they're
hero,
trying to
don't go
salvage
in.
something. What are Alliance gonna do?
The Eclipse.
No.
It gets one.
Oh no! But they do manage
It
to bring
gets
down
two.
two.
The
That's not too
Coister,
bad.
he drops the hammer. He wants
Okay,
more.
get
He finds
three.
FNG. It's a good fight for Alliance.
All right, quick, but there we go.
Yeah, they popped the BKBs for it. So in that sense, like, you couldn't
Radiant's
get out if
middle
you were
tower
Spirit.
is under attack.
BKBs end up shredding you, but the AM and Slaughter survive. So now they can hunt bottom. Bash charged up, ready to rock.
Who wins carry on carry AM versus Luna? Like, who's-
AM, but not 6 slot versus 6 slot.
Radiant's
Gotcha,
middle
okay.
tower is
That bomb
under
lane doesn't
attack.
feel safe, but was it a bait? Here comes Quakefa again, all yoked out and ready to go.
Oh. Skeeter's coming in. That Luna's too
It's
fast
like,
though.
step off, my man. And Slaughter is able to make it away. Just
Step
fine.
off.
Step off.
That's what
brother.
I would say to a bully nowadays. Step off, man.
Step off,
Leave me
dude.
alone.
Tower is
Hey.
under attack.
Just leave me alone.
Don't have a cow, man.
What?
Don't have a cow, man. That was a classic
Oh.
Bart Simpson right there.
Gotcha. Who's that? Oh, that Bart Simpson, the inventor. I think he was the one that discovered tetrahydrofluoride, right?
Yes, of course.
Oh, right. Tetrahydrofluoride.
Yeah. What's that? That's not what's in turkey, right?
It's the stuff
No,
that's in
it's
toothpaste.
well, yeah, exactly.
Toothpaste.
It's what makes
So
your
it's
teeth
cleaning-
white.
Radiant's
cleaning
bottom
agent,
tower
or the
is
whitening
under
agent.
attack.
You know, when you brush your teeth, it's not actually about like the brushing in as much as it's keeping the toothpaste in your mouth for a couple minutes.
Really?
Also, you want to change your
Radiant's
life?
bottom
Brush your
tower
teeth in
has
the shower.
fallen.
Yeah.
Buy an extra toothbrush, keep one in the shower. That's the one you use to brush your teeth in the morning. And then at night, use the one on your sink.
Wow.
And then it's really easy to brush your teeth twice a day, which is what all dentists
Radiant's
would recommend.
bottom tower
Hygiene
is
facts
under
from
attack.
Kyle. I mean, you don't need to give it to us though. You need to go to the Smash community, probably.
You should also
True.
floss.
Yeah, flossing is, if you floss, it actually is good. Also,
Sorry, Scott. I was like, any Smash people here? Oh yeah, there's Scott right behind me.
yeah, also use deodorant, you dirty animals. Talking to you, Smash community.
Nah, I mean, you know, everyone needs to remember to stay fresh.
Nah, it's the Blizzard fans that we got to worry about. I've been to TwitchCon.
Blizzard fans.
Yeah, going to a con. I
There's
can't
a
imagine.
smell.
I haven't really been to one of
There's
those.
a musk when day 3.
There's definitely must be a con
Yeah.
smell to the
Yeah.
air. You know
No,
what I mean?
DreamHack has a
DreamHack.
very
Oh.
specific smell because they've also got
The
the fast
bring-
food in
Yeah,
there. So
exactly.
it's like pizza,
Sits
the
there.
donuts, and then all of like the slowly drizzled like energy drinks that have leaked onto the floor.
Radiant's middle tower
I've
It's-
got to
is
take a
under
shower
attack.
just
It's
you
sticky.
talking about it.
It's
Yeah.
real sticky.
And isn't there like a water park really
Dyer's
close to
top tower
DreamHack
is
as
under
well?
attack.
So you get that little bit of chlorine mixed in there, dude.
Radiant's middle tower
It's
has
like
fallen.
it's a
God.
it's a scent medley that.
That's a great candle name.
Yeah.
Scent medley. Like what kind of scent? Like you don't even know.
This is nerd sweat.
Oh man.
And it really does just get perpetually worse. Like day 1, you don't really notice it. Day 2, you're like, there's a little funk in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Day 3, you're like,
Oh,
whoa.
boy.
Day 4, you're like, Jesus.
Someone
Have
should
to
clean
air
up.
this thing out.
Wait, how many days does it go on for?
Like
Too
4, I
bad.
think.
Okay, god
Oh,
damn.
that's
Jump in,
Okay.
insta blast. They do
It's a
manage to
dead
score
AM.
that quick snipe on the AM. Let's see if Alliance can pressure forward and even force out a buyback in some way.
that's huge. Why is he buying Scotty
Roche?
Skeeter? This is why you're not in the qualifier. God damn it. You need a BKB, dog.
Ags on Rubik, though. That is a potential game changer.
Centaur has
Let's see what he can get from it. There's a lot of juicy stuff out there, but he's got to be quick to it.
Dude, that Eclipse could be big.
I'm going to start with a simple Lucent Beam, eh? It's got good harassment potential to zone them back a bit. And, you know, what are Alliance going to do with their time now? They have no Roche, and they're not going to be forcing out the buyback, so just get some wards down, take away their resources, take away their jungle.
Rubik Ags always reminds me of like Black Hole on Enigma. It's what people talk about the most, but it's actually not the main reason why it's amazing. It's the cooldown and the cast range for Rubik. And Enigma does a lot more than just Black Hole. Yeah.
Okay. Micro pullback.
Uh-oh.
Can't catch him with the field, but they catch him.
There's no AM. This is a
With
good
the
time to
prison.
fight.
Astral.
Oh, the double HLT! Double HLT on everything!
There it is. That's everything we've been waiting for.
Oh my god!
So
The
that's
Wombo combo.
The Undertaker with the...
He binded his soul.
that was fresh.
You ever
I like
watch
that.
Hercules? You remember when the 3 literal one-eyed witches like try and cut his golden thread of life?
Yeah.
That is exactly what happened here, except the scissors worked.
Damn.
And
Whoa.
Luna's dead.
That was
Ouch.
Grr.
that was everything we wanted. And the frog is pleased somewhere out there.
Yeah, it's
Dyer's
pretty hype.
middle tower
Okay,
is under
well, look at
attack.
this. Smacking it on up. It's Quakefoot back into action. Suddenly godlike here.
There is another Static Storm available, so potential to pick off the AM if he's not careful.
Oh, what's wrong there, Kyle?
I need more coffee, I think, man. I'm tired.
Oh.
I don't have my breakfast yet.
Yeah, Dakota, where's the breakfast?
Yeah, seriously. I'm working in conditions.
I put my order in over 12 hours ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We'll get your farm-raised.
I need my
Oh.
gluten-free,
I-
berry-infused oatmeal,
I
dude.
can't handle this.
Just had a
Dakota-
bagel.
Dakota literally so hipster he does ballet.
Hipster?
But yet he talks about us.
Oh, yeah, it was definitely hipster
we
my day to
expect
do
food.
ballet. Oh, my God.
Dude, I'm stoked. I saw Kyle got that oatmeal, gluten-free. I put my name next to that thing. I'm ready.
Yeah, I got some brioche French toast coming my way. I mean, I would have settled for some classic bread, but it seems like brioche will do.
What the brioche is like like a better French toast bread though. You don't want like some bullshit potato bread in your French toast. You know the best. Okay. Challah, bear with me here,
Oh,
boys.
yeah. Oh, I've had
Challah
that.
French
Yeah,
toast.
oh, I've had it.
Holy shit.
IHOP had a special.
Oh, if you're at home, challah, it's this special kind of bread.
Challah.
So good.
I don't know exactly how it's made. It's like it's a Jewish bread. It's very thick, very rich.
Yeah, they put love in it, I think.
They
but
do?
It's pretty good.
It's made a specific way. I don't know like what it means, but
know that-
it's good.
Bagels
Slardar.
are boiled.
Bagels are boiled?
Yeah, of course they are. The water is actually what
Oh.
makes the bagel.
Yep.
Okay, jump in.
Whoa,
Actually-
there it is.
Yeah,
Oh
okay.
my God!
You got combos?
Hey, Animage, where's your BKB, bro?
You got
Dude.
combos? We
That's
got
why
combos.
you need a BKB, dog. The Scotty is literally completely worthless, and now he has no buyback. And that's the game. Great job, Alliance. Woo!
Yeah.
They're back.
Let's go, baby.
You go for throne here, right?
To the high ground they go. Luna looking
Dude.
to do some of her best work here.
Ags Eclipse. It's so satisfying to see because they come out so fast.
Ooh.
It's
Steals the hammer.
Astral. Oh, no, it's the hammer.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll just call it the hammer.
forever. Double
Let's
lich ult.
up hook. Okay. It's bouncing around. It's doing a little bit of work here. He's a lot tankier than he used to be, that's for damn sure. Boxy flexing it off a bit with the assistance coming in from the Wisp.
Can his team go
God
in?
damn, can someone help this man out? They'll hit him with the Astral,
That'll be
and
good.
he's gone. All right.
Woo! I think that Astral really screwed up that Lich bounce.
It did.
That would have been totally disastrous if Mickey wasn't safe. He was like the link between them all.
That is the casting range on Grimstroke's ult is decent, I'd imagine. Casting range of it.
Sure.
Man, it just seems like
Lich?
the setup
Yeah,
is so
pretty
scary
low.
when they
Lich?
get it together.
That's one manly Lich, dude. He's just charging in. Hesta Joe right after.
still no
Static Storm,
Animage.
Kinetic Field. It's just going to be a dead Slardar. BKB used by the OD. He'll survive through it. Now the retreat comes. Yule's Scepter buys the Rubik a couple of seconds. Buyback now from the Slardar. They've got the Anti-Mage. They could reinitiate this. BKB now used by Mickey. They do repel the Roche, however.
Full HP.
Just waiting out the BKB, I guess. Both teams know the importance of the Roche on this one.
Animage needs to BKB if they're going to win this
Do
game.
you have their ults up? Yes, they do. Not Lich yet, though.
Oh, that's a play by Skeeter, though. He's going to go straight in.
Slides on in behind the back. Can't reach him with the... Needs to Fade Bolt off. Can you not hit him with the amp damage? Or the corrosive?
He had it canceled.
Yeah, he hit the Lincolns.
Oh, nice.
Stampede.
Could have been an easy steal for Rubik. He didn't cast anything.
They're still not done with it yet. Alliance do not want to hand this one over.
Guys, they're finishing Roche. He got bashed, though.
They're going to take it.
Somebody's got to
He's
get
still
in there.
bashed.
He's walking in trying to grab it.
Oh,
It
it
is
goes
gonna
down
be-
to the Dire.
Yeah, but it is going to be Radiant who hold it. They do lose it, though, immediately.
Skeeter's coming back to life. And they will pick up Insania off to the side.
That was real weird from Alliance. I think they were just waiting on their BKBs. They just didn't come up in time.
I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. I mean, sure,
the
Alliance
lesson on
wanted to.
Roche.
They wanted to be in a position where they could just take the Roche, have the Aegis, and carry
The
this
lanes
game
are
forward
pushed.
where it should be going. But
Neither team doing a good job of pushing lanes around big objective fights, and it's leading to base damage dealt by both sides immediately after team fights.
double catapult here. Man.
Yeah, this is not bad.
God. Hit it. My goodness.
My gracious.
All right. Well,
This is Io Luna, though. This is always going to be scary.
Yeah.
And AM wins this if you hit a timing, but I don't think you need to be an item ahead of Luna, not behind.
oh
This
boy.
is DD.
They are trying to catch them from behind here. A jump in is to Mana, and they try to swing it out. Wisp is
enough.
able to just freely regenerate him. Now they're going to make the jump for Wisp to bring him out, and they'll get him.
Double stun. double
And
kill.
that is locking them down.
Well played.
They lose two important figures there on Spirit's side, and they have no buyback for either of them. This is Alliance now.
Double damage Luna, not the hero you want to man up against right there.
Luna, I think Io is
Radiant's
buyback
middle
as well
tower
if they
is under
wanted to.
attack.
That was a great play from Boxy, though. Perfect Centaur stun to clean up that fight.
Trying to use the
Radiant's
Frost
middle
Armor
tower
to
has
slow down
fallen.
the push a bit, but there she goes. Chip chopping away right through the base.
Gotta love those glaives.
Whee!
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
And mid lane is gone just like that. There's still what feels like nearly a minute without the AM. 2 rack sets seems all but certain. A buyback, but that's from the side of Alliance since Wisp relocating in. They're looking to go for maybe the knockout finish. Rush in, drop of the Sanity's Eclipse, able to secure the takedown, and now the Rubik buys back. Again, that's the tower down. I mean, this is Spirit just kind of limping around a bit.
Close
he
to the
stole
end.
deal. Here, get ready.
The turn.
Let me see it.
Ags ulti puts them all down in Astral still, I think. I just go do it. And I 100%, I'm sorry, my boy Skeeter, I love you, but my dude, you gotta buy BKB.
Yeah.
You gotta buy BKB. No. This is one of the. There's like 3 different ways to build the AM. Nah, just 2 now because the Ags is gone. Used to be a Lincoln's Ags build.
Yeah.
There's the, like Abyss Basher BKB build with like AC sometimes, and then there's the raw DPS survivability. You go like Heart Butterfly, Scotty Butterfly, something like that. He went the wrong one this game.
Yeah. Massive lead for Alliance now.
Yeah.
Hard
Definitely.
to throw this one.
Definitely ramped up. I still wouldn't say it's insurmountable at this point, but okay.
Oh,
AM.
nice juke.
Oh. Nice quick drop here. Puts him in that Astral, but he pops promptly out. Looks to commit on into Quake. The Quake
He
pops the
blinked
BKB.
in.
And
Oh,
then
great
blinks right
glimpse.
back away. To the
Oh,
low
this
ground they
AM.
go.
There's the Eclipse, but he blinks out in time.
Ooh, it gets some action on the low ground, though. Wisp has to step off a bit. He eats a lot of damage. Joins the side of Luna, but no one goes down.
Yeah, it's going to reset a little bit. Look for the reinitiation. They
Slider's
might
gonna
find
die.
one. It's Slider.
Oh, that's an Ags Eclipse stolen? No.
Oh,
Yes.
EKB used by the Luna. There's the ult from the AM, but it's not enough for the kill on Wisp. Could be a dieback here, but Taiga able to tether back just in time. They get the kill on FNG, now chasing down the Rubik. Nine going to have his Yules, but certain death as he comes back down.
That's the Giga.
No buybacks.
Wow, nice little buyback there.
The Astral saves from OD have actually changed this game so much.
Radiant's top tower
They
is
really
under
have.
attack.
Yeah, Koifa really turned it up. Feel like he had that little suspect moment in the mid game.
It's really pretty rare for mid laners to have somebody that can do so much damage as like a pseudo carry as OD, but then also have an amazing defensive ability like that also doubles as a great offensive like setup tool for your disruptor. Feels like OD was kind of the perfect pick here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's also just the hard counter to AM for
That
a lot
too.
of reasons.
Yeah, that's
Because he blinks in, you Astral defensively, as we've seen time and time again.
Radiant's
What can you
top
do?
barracks are
That's
under
GG.
attack.
Megas. Well played by Alliance. A much crisper, cleaner game than their previous day.
Have mega creep.
This is what I expected to see.
Radiant structures
definitely given some merit to the Luna.
Radiant's middle
She looked
tower
very
is
strong
under
this
attack.
game as
She
a
did.
hero.
Quick hard finish there. Now the buyback. This seems like the final breath of Spirit on this, but Alliance have showed up on day 2. At least for game number 1. Their game number 1.
A little fountain farming to round things out here. Always good for team morale.
What do you feel like
One
when
more.
stuff like this happens in a game? I mean, is it anything? You're just thinking about next game anyways? Is this no rhyme or reason at
Koifa,
all?
oh, Koifa hexed himself!
There it is.
All right.
Big
Gotta get the
R.
Rampage.
Radiant's middle
What did
tower
you say
has
again?
fallen.
Never mind. Forget it. Spirit,
Alright.
nice enough to hand over the Rampage. And Alliance are going to take the game 1 win. Fantastic stuff. Good play.
It's always cool when you have like a tri-lane on tri-lane situation like we had up top where one side loses pretty hard to start and then it swings back the other way. Like once they had level 4, level 5 on Alliance, it seemed like that tri-lane was just over. But AM still picked up like 2 or 3 kills in lane before that.
Yeah, the fun little interactions there, of course, with the Frost Armor and with the Grimstroke meant that AM could kind of just go on a bit of a tear in the early game with all that additional harassment. But at some point, suddenly just, maybe with just levels, I suppose, the Luna and Wisp were able to kind of turn things up and the confidence kind of broke down there a bit.
So, bold question. Is the Grimstroke Lich combo overhyped? Because we
Yes.
saw it that time, twice in that game. First one was pretty good. Second one, a little underwhelming. So
Yes.
what? So what? I mean, seriously, it's not that cool. I mean, it's cool, but is it a game changer? You know, is it worth picking those 2 supports just so you have that combo?
I don't know.
You say, I don't want to know?
I don't know. Well, I'd have to see more. Maybe that was a little anecdote,
Sure,
you know?
for sure.
but it's cute. And, you know, people are just theory crafting these kind of synergies, obviously, when they see the patch notes and the heroes are kind of finally actually put into captain's mode. And we'll never know unless it's tried. And only an event like this, you're going to see stuff like that happen. And we'll have to see if the value of it is still going to be pretty high or not.
For sure.
Good stuff. That's going to wrap up things for game number 1 of Team Spirit versus Alliance. The sun, as you can see, is fully out and bright. We'll get you out there to get some nice vitamin D, some brightness in your life, and we'll get re-energized and ready for game number 2 of Team Spirit versus Alliance. A lot of Dota to come your way, my babes. Let's go.